Hello everybody and welcome back to another video where today I'll be discussing sort of my plans for FM19, some things I would like to see in the game and updates on my channel and what to expect from me going forwards. So at the day of recording, this is the 21st of September and it's probably safe to assume we're about 30 days out from when the Football Manager 29 beta drops. Thankfully I have booked 2 weeks off work for when the beta drops, so there will be a lot of content being produced by myself once FM19 comes out. Now in terms of the initial save that I'll be starting FM19 with, it will be a Sir Alex Ferguson challenge. We'll be starting in the Premier League, and I always feel like it's nice in the beta to start in one of the top leagues so you can sort of figure out the wonder kids, who's worth signing early on doors, because in the lower saves by the time you get to the top, regens have usually took over at that point. So in terms of getting knowledge about the game and who's good, who's not, what works, what doesn't, I feel it's really good to start in a top league, but not necessarily start with an easier team. You know, if we do the Sir Alex Ferguson challenge, we'll be starting with someone who is in 19th position come the November time, so they haven't started the league well, and yeah, we'll take over them and then we'll be able to compare ourselves from how Sir Alex did in real life. I'm not sure how long the series will run. I don't know whether I'm going to stretch it out to the full tenure of Sir Alex Ferguson or not. It'll probably be till we win the Champions League, and then we'll be able to compare how far we've come and be able to tell how far we might have been able to get if we continued. Because one thing I find about Football Manager is once you get to the top, it's very difficult to not be at the top from that point onwards. But apart from the Sir Alex Ferguson challenge, I will want to do a challenge mode series. If you remember a few years ago on the main Football Manager game, there was a challenge mode that you could go in, select your team, and then pick a challenge. Maybe it was a finance challenge or relegation battle challenge or a battle for Europe challenge with unlikely teams. They have removed that and it's only an FM touch at the minute, but if it comes back, I'll definitely be doing a series on it. And if it doesn't, I'll be looking at custom databases, random scenarios and things like that the community produce or maybe I produce that can make interesting challenges. So I'm not sure if that series might run alongside the Sir Alex Ferguson challenge series. It might do, it might not, but it's definitely something I want to get involved in. And we're talking a good first few months of the FM19 cycle. Beyond that, I am looking to do a longer term save, and I'm thinking maybe not in England. I don't want to stay in England again. I'm enjoying my Benevento save in Italy. I might consider Italy, Germany, France, Spain, Portugal, one of the lower leagues in one of the major nations, and then see how far we can take them. That'll be a long term save. But in terms of other stuff I'll be doing, I will be producing content for the FM Scout YouTube channel. I'm not too sure how that's all going to work at the minute, but I will be producing content there. That'll be more sort of tactic reviews, team guides, experiments, all that sort of stuff. It's the sort of content that, whilst I wouldn't mind putting on my own YouTube channel, if I've got an avenue to put it on FM Scout, I'll do that. And if there's anyone else in the community that would like me to get involved in any other projects or produce some content for them, I'm more than happy to do that as well. So yeah, going forward to FM19, I would like to get involved in the community more in terms of tournaments. I did the Absolute FM tournament, which was an absolute blast. So if they do that again, I'd be very interested in joining up. But in terms of my hopes for FM19 this year, the only thing I hope for is the same thing I hope for every year, apart from it being just a better game in general. I really would like to see Sports Interactive figure out a way to integrate an online service into Football Manager to make it an online multiplayer game. Before I started doing the YouTube channel, the only FM saves I ever did were network saves with my friends. That's the way I love to play the game, and the normal FM experience is it's not very well suited to online play really. So I would love to see them figure out a way to get that integrated in the FM19, but it'll always be my hope going forward that an FM online style game will return in some form. But yeah, other than that, the same things everyone else is asking for. Training, scouting was pretty okay. I did get used to the scouting meetings, although I would still like to be able to check a little box to say please send specific scout report to my inbox. You know, when you click on a player and you specifically asks to scout them, and it's not just like a general wide net that your scouts are doing. I would like it if the specific scout reports that you request come to your inbox. I think that will be a nice compromise between the scouting meeting, that's just a general what your scouts have been up to, and your specific indication of which players you want to scout. Well, that's about enough from me. If you have enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like, and if you're interested in FM19 content on YouTube going forward, I will be producing daily content, at the very least daily, probably more initially, for the full year. Anyway, thanks for watching and see you later.